Hello, welcome back to another episode. So I have spent an hour trying to find this place that we're going to have a look at today. It's been a pain. Don't trust Google Gemini because it sent me to the middle of a field where I was walking a lot, and I don't do walking that much. So I am today at the ruins of St. Mary's Church. Absolutely crazy history behind it. So it was built in the 15th century, and it fell into ruin by the 17th century. So it was only active for about 200 years. And it's home to the Witch's Leg legend. So I'll explain more in detail if we're able to get in there. Basically, there was a witch, or someone who was accused of being a witch, who was buried alive on the grounds. She supposedly had a wooden leg, and when she was buried alive, the rumor has it that the curse led to its ruin, and there is a big oak tree growing in the middle of the church, rumored to be from the witch. Some local legends say if you walk round that tree 3 times, or 13 conflicting stories, then you will release the witch's spirit. And just like in a lot of churches around rural Norfolk, there is believed to be the wandering monk who is a guardian. So let's try and get in and have a look. So I said let's try and find a way in. There's a whole walkway leading to this church. So built in the 15th century, so 1400s. And fell into repair in the 1700s. Very big church. From the sides. To be fair, not much has survived. And this is the fabled oak tree. Rumoured to have grown from a witch who was trialed and buried alive. And we will not be walking around that 3 or 13 times like the legend suggests, partially because I don't want to walk, and secondly, I don't want to release the witch. Wow, that is tall. There's some graffiti, which is never nice to see, especially in a church, or the ruins of a church. A lot of it is fenced off around. I thought there would be more, to be honest. Right, yeah, let's not walk around that tree. It's definitely somewhere we can investigate. It would be a shorter investigation for sure. I'd love to see it have more remain though. There's a gap in the fence there. You know what? Let's go through. So obviously, the ruins are very ruined. It's not like a state of disrepair ruins, if you know what I mean. It is ruined. Um, Easily accessible. You're allowed to go and look there. So very good. Yeah, so definitely worth an investigation because it's got a lot of history tied to it. It won't be the longest investigation. It'll be pretty standard and a small one. So that'll be interesting to do, especially because if there was a woman that has been buried alive, her spirit could still be wandering the grounds. Um, it has a very eerie atmosphere, but I think that's because it's so far away from everything, in the middle of nowhere, basically. I spent an hour trying to find the bloody place, so yeah. But we'll do an investigation there. It'll be good, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see you later. See you next one. Bye.